Welcome back, fellow gamers. So I thought it'd be a fun experiment to build the most expensive deck I could think of. And today we're going to test it out and see if it's playable. Now, this is my pay-to-win Emerald Steel deck that leans heavily into songs and discard. Now, let's jump right into the deck tech before seeing it in action in some gameplay. Alright, so as I mentioned before, this is my Emerald Steel deck that leans heavily into songs and discard. Now let's break this deck down. Alright, so you may recognize quite a substantial amount of these cards as they have been in the meta before. However, we are going to break this deck down nonetheless. Now, the goal of this deck is to shift the card in early and use that card to sing your songs, essentially. Now, a lot of these cards will shift in early in the game, and that's the most ideal situation. You want to shift them in early and then sing with them. Cards like Champion of Sherwood, Cloud Racer Pegasus, and Devoted Herald. This one is great as this can get in on turn 1 even. You play Diablo Maleficent Spy, you get to see your opponent's hand. Then all you have to do is discard an action card and you get to play Diablo Devoted Herald. And then you can sing for 3 on turn 2. And then the rest of them you can shift in on turn 3, then sing your bigger cards like We Don't Talk About Bruno or Grab Your Swords even. Maybe even Along Came Zeus. But that's the goal of this deck, is to shift in early and sing your cards. Another neat addition to this deck that I particularly like is Signed Contract. This is a neat card and it reads as such. This is a 2-drop inkable item that reads, when an opponent plays a song, you may draw a card. Now, this may seem situational to many, however, from my past experience at the set championships, and just playing the game on Pixelborn, I've noticed that a lot of decks run songs. A lot of the meta decks will have an ample amount of songs, so having this in your deck is a great little addition. And if you don't end up using it, you can ink it, which is always great. Now, I'm tired of talking about this deck, so let's jump right into some gameplay and see it in action. Okay, so this is a great opening hand. This is what we're going to do. We're gonna ink Robin Hood. We're gonna play Diablo. Select. Okay, so they're playing essentially the same thing we are, just we don't have Benja and we don't have Smee. So we're gonna start things off by shifting in this. We're gonna get rid of Strength of a Raging Fire. We're going to pass turn. That is a huge advantage for turn 1, and that's what makes Diablo so essential and so expensive. I think it's going for like $70 Canadian right now. We will ink Tinkerbell. We will sing with Diablo, target Curse Merfolk, take that out, and then I will play Diablo. Let's see what he drew. Okay, so I don't think they had that in their hand. Okay, pass turn. And I get to draw. This being out on turn 1 is a huge advantage. They're probably going to play Ursula and get rid of Let the Storm Rage On. Or they'd be a little bit aggressive and play Smee. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is ink Pegasus. We're going to sing. We're going to play Prince John and quest with Diablo. That way, no matter what he does, they do with Smee, whether they quest or they challenge, Smee's gone. And I'll probably end up inking Robin Hood just because Beast is obviously the better card. Although challenging would be nice. Okay, Ursula. Can't sing with Ursula yet, so that's good. If I could... Okay. So, yeah. Smee's gone. We're gonna ink that. We will sing with Diablo and target Ursula. And then we're just gonna get rid of Ursula. Because I don't want him singing with that. That would be a mistake to let that happen. And I continue to get draw, which is great. Because they haven't had an answer for Diablo yet. Ursula, there's nothing to get rid of. And the fact that Diablo is evasive as well just is icing on the cake. It's ridiculously good. Sudden Chill. We are going to discard Robin Hood. There's nothing you can do. Yep, that's the end of your turn, mate. Not exactly sure what you're thinking of. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna sing with Diablo. Nice. And I get to draw. I don't think they have anything that could take this out. So we're gonna quest. We're going to ink Pegasus. And we're going to play Beast. Then we're going to pass turn. I get to draw again because of Diablo. Oh, and we get an Ursula. Perfect. Pinch John. Okay, so we're going to ink Pegasus, hard cast Tinkerbell, and we are just going to quest with everything. Yeah, there's nothing they can do anyways. I don't need that extra draw that much because I'm well ahead. Yeah, they got nothing. We will ink Ursula, because why not? Play Bucky. Play Robin Hood. We're just gonna quest with everyone. Okay, we're gonna draw again. And that's game. We should get the concede here, yeah. GG.